These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi, and thanks for watching. My name is Donald Barrett.
And my name's Kimberly Martin.
In this half an hour, we're going to be talking about male enhancement in female satisfaction. With us in the studio today is Dr. Gordon Pedersen. He has 4 medical degrees and he's board certified in anti-aging, and he's here today to introduce to the world a brand new breakthrough in male enhancement. The name of the product is called Amegra, and there's some very interesting science behind this product that actually proves it can actually help increase the size of the male part, and it can increase somebody's testosterone naturally without drugs, which is interesting. So let's welcome him to the show, Dr. Gordon Pedersen.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
Thanks for being here. You know, every time I turn on my TV, I see a drug ad for a sex product. It seems to be a major problem in our country.
Well, it is a problem. In fact, about 60% of all males over 40 years of age experience some form of a functional problem with their manhood. As we get older, we produce less and less of the hormone testosterone. Just like women produce less and less of estrogen, men, as they age, produce less of the hormone testosterone. Without testosterone, they will have failures in their manhood.
What are some telltale signs that somebody may have low testosterone?
Well, first of all, they start to become more fatigued because testosterone builds our muscles as well. In fact, bodybuilders use increases in testosterone to build their muscles that they work out. Other symptoms are something that are very guarded by the male. He'll actually lose confidence. He'll actually lose security. He might change his conversation. He or she, meaning his relationship partner, might start to stray from one another, and a cold war may even develop. All of those are relationship issues. The big issue with testosterone is
low sexual energy.
Low sexual energy. But you're talking about turning all of those around. If low testosterone brings those on, then you're talking about turning those around at the cause of the deficiency, meaning low testosterone.
What makes the Amegra product different?
Well, there's a broad spectrum of testosterone-enhancing ingredients. You've got 2 that are very, very popular, and one that's actually got a proven study that documents benefits. What that means is, with an ingredient like Uricoma longifolia, you've got the ability now to say exactly how much a man is going to increase in length, in circumference, in duration. How nice to have an ingredient that's in a product that you can say to a young man who's scared to death he's not going to be able to last more than a few minutes, you can sustain this for an average of 7 extra minutes. Or a 60-year-old man and say to him, you're going to be able to become more than just semi-erect. You're going to actually be able to be an inch possibly longer, firmer, and you're going to be able to do this more than once a week.
So there was actually a study done on this product.
Absolutely. The ingredient that you're talking about here is the Uricoma longifolia, and what we call it is long jacks. Let me review just some of the things that we have that nobody else has. Number 1, it's a testosterone improvement ingredient. So we can measure a 72% increase in all the men that were in the study, improvement in their testosterone, with as high as 218% increase in testosterone. Length increase of an average of 10.5%. You thought I was going to say inches, didn't you? You thought that was an average of about a half an inch. With an increased circumference average of about 3.45%. So you've got about a half an inch in diameter. Frequency of sexual activity increased 316%. That's more than double any other product. Now, when you take that, for the young men and the old, an average increase in intercourse duration of 72%. Intercourse duration, so you're lasting 72% more, that's an average of 7 minutes longer. Nobody has that.
I want to let our audience tune in for just a minute. So if you are watching right now and you want more information on what many experts are calling a breakthrough in the world of male enhancement, the product is called Amegra. If you'd like some more information, please pick up the phone and call the number on the screen right now. We've worked out a special arrangement with our guest, Dr. Gordon Pedersen, so when you do call in, ask the operator how you can get your first bottle of Amegra absolutely free. Please call and ask for details, but Amegra can give you the best sex life you've ever had. It works and it can work for you. It's all you have to do is pick up the phone and get your bottle today. Now, is it something that you take all the time, or do you take it
Like a vitamin every day.
you take it right before sex?
If you take it right before sex, you've got to realize there's a delay until it starts to kick in, until it starts to work. So what I recommend is that everybody takes it just like a multivitamin. Because you're low in testosterone, you want testosterone levels up, one pill once a day, and you're on your way.
Medications that are on the market, they don't address all the issues. And talk about that, because the pharmaceutical drugs, they work on one aspect, and that's to help it to be more rigid and firm. But it doesn't help with putting somebody in the mood, and it doesn't help with the size.
You're absolutely correct. The drugs actually are something that works with nitrous oxide, and that's right, it doesn't have anything to do with desire, and it still requires a level of testosterone. So what we're dealing with here is the cause of a male deflation. You know, do you want your man on a product that's a prescription product that has all those terrible side effects?
No.
They're almost humorous, aren't they?
They are.
Some of
They're
those
really
things.
scary when you read them or you actually listen to them rambling them off. You're like, well, what?
Well, as a toxicologist, and I watch pharmaceutical drugs, and I watch television, and they say, this drug could cause, and they start listing all these different things. Do you realize one of the pharmaceutical products that works for male enhancement by prescription has a side effect called hysterical blindness? Hysterical blindness. Do you really want to risk your husband taking a little pill and all of a sudden, yeah, I'm sorry, honey, I've blown a vessel in my eyes and I can't see anymore, and he goes hysterical? That's actually one of the side effects. We could go on, and they're humorous, aren't they?
But Dr. Pedersen, people will do anything to have better sex, and that's why they're so popular. But with Amegra, there's no side effects?
The only thing I've had reported is the inadvertent erection. The inadvertent erection is going to happen especially to a male when he has a desirous thought or action.
So that would make a male more responsive.
Especially if he's been taking this daily, he's going to be really responsive.
So that's why when we were younger, when the wind blew,
When our
we were pitching a tent.
When our testosterone levels were high, we're more than responsive, and even when we don't want to be responsive, it seems like we were responsive.
So if someone picks up the phone and gets Amegra, what can they expect? What are the benefits?
Well, the benefits are from taking one tablet once a day. The young men are going to have maximum performance, meaning the increase in 1/2 inch in length and an increase in circumference, an increase in firmness. They're going to have an increase in their desire. And the older men, meaning the men over 40, 50 years of age, they're going to take it every single day and find those same benefits, but they need to wait about a week because their bodies have not been producing as much testosterone, and it takes them about a week to get up to that level. Then, one pill a day, you can sustain it for as long as you need to.
Amegra can really give people, you were telling me before the show, the best sex they've ever had, because it not only can increase their performance, but it helps them get in the mood.
Absolutely increases their desire. And do you realize that in the study subjects, the frequency of having sex increased by almost double? So being in the study had its benefits as well.
I mean, I did a show not too long ago with Dr. Laura Berman, and she's always on Oprah, she's been on Dr. Oz, she's been on all these shows, she's like the talk therapist to the stars. And she said, when couples have more sex, their relationship is better. It bonds their relationship. It helps every aspect of their relationship.
Well, Testosterone increases are important for that reason, because increasing testosterone is increasing the hormone of desire, the hormone of libido, so that we're not talking about sex anymore. We're talking about intimacy. We're talking about intimacy in a relationship. That's what bonds people. That's the satisfaction that we're talking about. And even though we measured that, it matters, doesn't it?
It does. And so Amegra is not just for someone who might be having difficulty performing, but it's for an average couple that's just looking to
Is
better
it
their...
absolutely for recreational use? Yes. And the reason why is because a side effect of this relationship builder is the confidence that they're getting. So can you use it recreationally? Absolutely. As long as you're bonding with your mate, you're going to find an increase in intimacy as well as performance, as well as size, as well as firmness.
I feel like I'm in the prime of my life sexually, but my husband is, he comes home tired and stressed from work sometimes, and he's just not in the mood. Will this product actually help him get in the mood?
Yes, oftentimes the decrease in testosterone is associated with too much stress or overwork, and by bringing testosterone back up, it will help increase his libido, his desire, and his ability to perform. So the answer is yes on all three of those.
So can it actually make the male part bigger?
It does make the male part bigger, about a ½ inch. It has even gotten, in some of these men, 1.2 inches longer.
Does an inch make a difference?
Yes.
Especially if someone's only a few inches now.
I think I'm not even going to go there. From a doctor's point of view, I would suggest that a man needs to be all that a man can possibly be.
And blood flow makes a difference. I mean, it can make a substantial difference just in the appearance of the male part. I mean, if you go out in the cold, guys know that.
It decreases your blood flow.
Yeah, and decreases your size, the appearance.
When it gets cold, our body responds in our fingers, toes, and other extremities by narrowing down the veins and arteries so tight that our skin actually shrinks, and even the male organ will shrink. All the blood flow is kept in the main vital organs of the body. So if that's what happens, the converse must happen as well. When we warm up or when we stimulate and blood flows into those parts, like the male organ, it's going to enlarge.
Dr. Pedersen, we only have a minute left. Is there any last thoughts you'd like to share with us?
If you're a man and you need to increase your testosterone, you can do so with this product. You can do it all naturally, and I guarantee you, you're going to have, number one, an increase in size, number two, an increase in circumference, number three, an increase in sexual frequency, number four, an increase in your duration, so you can perform all that you possibly can.
Dr. Pedersen, I want to thank you for being on the show. We'll have you back. So if you're watching right now, we've been talking to Dr. Gordon Pedersen about an advancement in male enhancement, if you will. If you want more information on this breakthrough product called Amegra, please pick up the phone and ask the operator how you can get a free bottle. Because Dr. Pedersen is live on the show today, we've worked out a special arrangement where if you call in, you can get your first 30 days of Amegra absolutely free. Just call in and ask for details. I'm like most guys. Right? I want a bigger TV, I want a bigger house, I want a bigger car, and I want a bigger what. And I'm going to take this bottle home with me. So Dr. Pedersen, I want to thank you again for being on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you.
My name is Donald Barrett.
I'm Kimberly Martin.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks for being with us.